Hey friends, it's Nick with Envy Board Gaming. Today we are doing a solo playthrough of the game Floriferous. This is by Pencil First. It's a little relaxing game here, similar to Herbaceous, but just one step above that, I would say. So we are all set up for a solo game, and we're in round one here. There are 3 rounds. Every round is going to be 5 actions. We're going to be moving left to right across this board, choosing one of 3. Well, that's usually how you play, but in a solo, we have this pesky crow here who will be taking things ahead of us, making us adjust our plans. So we can see things down the road that we're going to aim for, but we might not get it. We have to do an audible and make sure we are flexible with our plans. So, how are you going to win this game? How are you going to go ahead and score points? One way to score points is with arrangements. So the first thing we have to know is these symbols. Up here, there's symbols over here, there's symbols on all these cards. So that's one of the ways you're going to get points is with arrangements. So we can see we have one arrangement. No, we have 2 arrangements on the board. They're symbolized here with this flower. So we know this is an arrangement right here. You can see the picture of an arrangement of flowers. Same here. This is the requirement. I have to have these symbols. Now, based upon how many of those I have is how many victory points I will have at the end of the game. We don't score any points during the game necessarily. We always count them up at the very end and see how many points we end up with. So if I had all 3 of these symbols, I would get 5 points. Some of them are symbols or some of them are just colors. So you can see this color is orange. And they would have different, if you're colorblind or have any issues with color, there'll be a different symbol for the colors. That's in the rule book, I believe. But you can see this diamond here. So the circle would signify yellow if you could not see that color correctly. You can see it also on these cards down here. These are the desire cards. So arrangements is one way to get points. Stones are placed out at the beginning of the game. It depends on the player count. So in a solo game, he's pretty much set up for a 2-player game. So you get stones on every other card of the bottom row. So there's a stone here, here, and here. You're also going to get stones because when the crow takes cards, sometimes they lay stones instead of giving you a card. So if they put a stone instead of this card, I would have to forego getting a card and take that stone if I want to get rid of it. I'll get into why I may do that during the game. Another way to get cards here are these cards right here, or sorry, points is this up here, these 3 cards. These are little objectives, and they are better if you were to finish them quicker. So in the first round, if I finish it, at the end of the game, I'll get 5 points. If I finish in the second round, I'll get 3 points, and in the third and final round, I will get 2 points. And I just need to have these symbols, and they can be reused. You can see here, though, I'll need 2 at one point. I'll need 2 of these, which are lilies. 2 lilies and this ladybug. You don't have to know what the flowers necessarily look like. They are symbolized here. So lily, it says lily, and you see that symbol. So don't be turned off by that. You'll see here, so right away I can see a strategy of maybe going for lilies if it's an option. And these mums, there's 2 of those mums here too. So that's why I like to look at symbols and things I can combo to make it easier for me to get points. So I have, the way I mark that is I use these little flowers in my player color, which is green. And I would mark it, so okay, I did that at the beginning, then I'm gonna get 5 points, and I know that. You can do as many as you can do. So it's helpful the earlier you can get those done. But there's other things to focus on. For instance, these desire cards. You'll get victory points, it's saying, per purple flower you have. And you can see there's 3 purples right here. That might be something to go for. However, this purple will be negated because I'll have to take this card in order to do that, which would forego this lily, this purple lily. Because I have to take only 1 in this row, this column. I will get into it as we keep playing. I also have this card. If I really do not want the crow to take an action, I can spend this once per game. I will be losing those 2 points that I would normally get if I kept it to the end. But if there's something very important I want out there that's going to score me a bunch of points, I will play this in order to not risk them taking the card that I need. So we're gonna see the way this works real quick. I'm gonna set this off to the side so I can put my cards over here on camera. So my plan, looking at what we have here, I do have 2 lilies, and I could use those 2 lilies. The good thing about that, I know I'm going to take this. I'm taking this for sure. It has the tulip here, it has the ladybug here. And if I go for this, I'll have the ladybug, and I can then take this lily, and I would try, in a perfect world, I would try to get this and this. But I know I really want this. I know it, because the bee here would, sorry, the lily, the fact that I would have a lily going into this, because I'm already going to get the tulip. They can't stop me getting the tulip. The very first thing I do, I act first, so I can do whatever I want. This is the one time in the game, the very first turn, where I get complete control of what I take. I know I'm taking this, because I'm going to get this for sure. I'll get that tulip for sure. Then, if I can manage to get this, I would have that symbol as well. Even if, and then also, let's say, here. Let's say I could not get this. I can always fall back to this mum here. So I will have all three of those. I'll have the tulip from that. I'll have the lily from that. And then I can fall back and do the mum right there for that. So I will guarantee myself I will get something if I can just get these two cards. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this because this fulfills one here and one there. And I also get a stone out of it. So that was one of those no-brainers right there. So I'm taking that. I'm taking the stone. Also, the stones, every 2 stones at the end of the game, will give you a VP. But you'll be seeing that I'm going to have to spend stones because of what this character does. But we're going to see that as the game goes. So now what happens is we reveal what they do. They're taking the top card, which is good because I did not want them to take that one. They're taking the top card, getting rid of it. They're discarding it, and they're putting out a stone, which isn't great. If I don't take that stone, they're getting it. And what happens is if they have 4 or more stones, I have to either negate their stones by spending stones of mine, or the less desirable, if I cannot do that, is discard a card. I have to discard a card in order to prevent that. So we're going to try to avoid that. But I'm not going to get that one stone because I know I'm getting this. So I'm very happy with that. Okay, next card. They are taking the bottom one here. So this is gone. They're replacing it with 2 stones. So let me look and see if that is something I want. 2 stones to prevent them from getting it. Again, everyone that they leave behind, they're taking. So they're going to have 3 stones if I don't take this. They're not going to take this one, just what they leave behind. So let me look. This daisy. It's purple. I don't care about purple. And I don't particularly care about daisies, just based on that. Poppy. I mean, it's there, but I think these 2 stones are probably better. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will take these 2 stones and not take a card. Prevent them from getting those 2. Now they'll go again. They are going to take the middle card and again drop off 2 stones, unfortunately. Oh no. So this card would have been really nice because I already have 2 of the 3 there. But they're saying it's gone and 2 stones are going in its place. Gone. 2 stones in its place. So now equal plants here gives me points. 2 stones or whatever that card may be. Again, I'm going to take this 2 stones. I am going to do that. And I'm worried. Well, you know what? Remember, I have it all set up there, so I can take either one of those. So I won't be too upset. I'm going to take the 2 stones, and they are going to go one last time for the round. They're taking the middle card, which was my backup plan. So they're taking this, and they're replacing it with a face-down card. Here. Which I'm not doing. I am taking this. All right. That is the end of that portion of the round. So we're going to do some little upkeep right here. They're going to take this stone because they left it behind, which is fine. They only have 1. That's pretty good, actually. And I'm going to look to see if I've completed anything. I have 2 of these lilies, and I have that ladybug. So I'm going to get 5 points at the end of the game for that. I do not have a mum, But I do have a lily and a tulip, so I'm going to try to get that mum symbol in the middle right there to get 3 points next round. But I don't have it yet, so that is that. You see, I only got 3 cards instead of 5, which you would normally get, but that's because I had to use all these actions to get these stones from the crow. So we're going to set back up. All these cards are discarded, so I'm going to cut right here and replenish this so you don't have to watch that portion. All right, we are set. All right, we are set up and ready to go for round 2 here. So I can see I want this card because that will help me finish that. How am I here? I would have 1 then. I wouldn't have anything else, so not terribly worried about that one necessarily. How am I here? Not great. Don't particularly want that one. I'm thinking right now I'll take this because I'm gonna get this one, hopefully, if everything, that's what I'm gonna go for at least. And I could go strong with the lilies. I already have 2, this would give me 3, and I can see there is this objective right here. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to get this then because it's on the same row. But that can be my game plan. I can take this and try to get these 2 grays right there and this. Same color, I have, that's okay. It's not that great. But, you know, I have to be really flexible because maybe I'll have to settle with this one even. This mum here instead of that one because you just don't know what the crow is going to do. So right now, I am going to take this and hope for the best. 2 points for every gray that I take. They are going to go, and they are going to take the middle one. So they're already blocking me. They're blocking that plan. So this was the gray I was going to take. Now I can't, so this is gone. And instead they're going to put a stone there, a single stone. All right, so I can take a card at random here, or take this card, which is saying that for every color, not equal color. I will take that. So another scoring card. All right, now they will take the top card. Again, they blocked me, and it's going to be 2 stones that they put there. Again, that's based on this card. If you want a closer look here, it says what goes away, and sometimes it'll be a card that replaces it or stones that replace it. In this case, 2 stones. So now a yellow tulip, this, or take the 2 stones from them. Probably this. Yep, I'll take that. I'll go again. This time they're replacing the point card with a point card face down. Okay. Now I have this poppy here, which would only help me with that. I have 2 choices right there just to see what this is, or take a point card at random. This one's a little bit of a tough call. I'm leaning toward the card because there's nothing here that would be so phenomenal because I only have 3 cards. So I'm going to take this card to give me some direction as far as... So, I really want this now. However, I don't think I'm willing to spend the 2 points to do it. They've taken point cards. They've taken 2 point cards this round. There are only 3 in the deck, and I'm not sure if they took one the previous round. They may have, so that would give them no chance of taking this. But we'll find out the hard way if there was one that they actually didn't. There's one left. But they've definitely taken... No! Have they taken 2 point cards? They've done one right here. I don't know if it's cheating to look at them, so... I took 2 point cards. So this might be a point card coming up. That's okay, though, because I like this card, too. I like either one of those, so I am not going to spend it. I'll just roll with the punch. Whatever they decide, I'll do the opposite. I'm going to take one of those 2 cards. All right. And again, the reason I was going to take that is because it's this type of flower that I want for that goal. So it'd give me 3 points if I got that. This one will give me 6 points if I got that. And this one might pay off in other ways, so we don't know. All right, so let's see what they take. They are taking the top one, which I kind of was actually leaning toward once I looked at it. But that'll be fine. So they're going to take the cop card. Gone, and it replenishes the face down, but that's okay. I'm not taking that. I'm taking this. Give me more points at the end. And they're only going to get 1 stone this round. So they only have 2 stones. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And again, end of round 2. Let's see. I completed. Did I do that? I did not get the mum, so I did not do that. I did not do that. So, is what it is. And all right, third and final round here. I could take this mum uninterrupted. There's also one that's maybe slightly better for me because it diversifies. I do have a card that wants me to get different types of colors. So I only have purple and pink right now. This would be another purple, which doesn't necessarily help me, but I'm going to take it anyway because, hey, the purple, this mum will help me, guaranteed. I'll for sure get it. They cannot interfere, and I'll get this butterfly symbol, which will help me. So this will knock out 2 of those requirements. Now, I don't see any of those poppies other than this one, which I'm foregoing, but maybe I'll get one anyway. There are face-down ones, and they do put other face-down ones. So maybe I'll run into it. I'm taking this. It'll also give me a stone, so that's okay. It's an okay bonus. Add that to my collection, and let's see what they do over here. They are taking the bottom card, this gold card, and putting a stone down. Now, this would mostly help me for the fact that it is orange. But can I resist the call of that? No, I can't. I don't even have a gray, and I have a card that gives me 2 points for gray. So that's really unfortunate. So I think I'm going to do, I'm not going to take this. I'm going to take the wild card. Okay, it's gray. It's gray. All right, that's all it helps me with. I already have this symbol. However, since I have that, I could go for that now because I have 2 of them. It's not terrible. Okay, I'll add that. I went here, and now they are going to go. I have to shuffle. Ran out of cards. Again, there's only 9 cards because there's 3 of each. So you're going to run out in the 3rd round. Let me shuffle these better. All right, they are taking the top card and replacing it with a stone. Okay. I will take, I can go for that. That'll be 2 points, and I'll get a stone. This doesn't help me. So I'm going to take this. So now I have 2 gray. And that stone. All right. They are going to take one of these. Do I want to stop them or anything? I don't think so. This is 6 points for me, and I'll take it if it's there. But if not, it's okay. It's not the worst. Yeah, I don't want to spend 2 points really to do that. They just, let's see, the only card they've taken, so it's less likely they'll take that because one of the 3 is already gone. Is it worth spending 2 to get this? I couldn't get another one anyway, so I'm going to say no. I'm just going to reveal what they are going to take. They are taking the top one. So now it's high chance they're going to take that next, or they're not going to take that because they've done twice now. They've done the top row. So this is gone. This one comes up, face down. I think I should just take the 6 points. Why wouldn't I? I will go there, take that card, and they're going to reveal the last card they're taking, which is the middle one. And they're replacing it with 2 stones. So I'll leave that one there, put one more. And do I want to stop them, or do I just want to take all these cards? This one will give me 3 points. This one is an orange. It would give me 2 points. Would it help me with anything else? It would only help me for another color added to my queue. So how many points would that give me? I'd have 4 different colors, so that'd be 3 points. It essentially gives me 2 points. This gives me 3 points. If I take that, then they won't. But if they take that, they'll have 3 plus, so they'll have 5. I can spend 2. That's just 1 point I spend. I'm okay with them having that. So either way, it's going to be 2 points. Because, well, this one's slightly better, actually. Slightly better. I'll take it. Not great, but we'll take it. We'll take what we can get. All right, so they're going to get 3 of these, so I have to put them under 4. So they have 5 now, so I'll get rid of 2 of theirs and get rid of 2 of mine. Was this one too? Yeah, maybe. Let's, just to be safe, because I don't remember. This must be. So they had another one that I didn't get rid of. I don't know. Just to be safe, I'm going to get rid of one of mine. Hopefully that doesn't matter. 1, 2. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Because I have an even number anyway now. All right. So I achieved this one. I did not get this, right? No, I didn't. So I achieved that one finally. So that's another 2. We don't care about any of these anymore. So let's just go to endgame over here. So we'll do it in order. The first thing we're supposed to do is every 2 stones. I have 6, so that is 3 points. Next thing we do, and there's a little helpful card right here, are the bounty cards, which are up here. So that's 7, so that puts me at 10 points. Next are the arrangements. I did not take an arrangement, so that'd be 0 points. So right now I'm at 10, 3 plus 7. Sculpture cards are only in a multiplayer game, so I'm not getting any points for that. The desire cards is where I'm hoping I did okay. So this is 4 more points. That's 14 because I have 2 grays. So I'm at 14 now. Different colored ones. So unfortunately, I only have 3 different colors, so that's only 1 point. So that is 15 points. Every lily, I have 3 of these, so that's 6 more points. It puts me at 21 points. Butterflies, I have 2 of those, so that's 6 more. Puts me at 27 points. 27 points. Last one will put me at 30 points because I have 1 B. So 30 points right now. The cup of tea, I kept that. I didn't use it, so that's another 2 points. It puts me at 32 points, and I believe that is all I get. I don't think it's a very high score, to be honest with you. 32, it's okay. Let's see what they call it. It's not the bottom tier, but it's near it. It's the very high end of a middle, kind of. So I kind of wanted to get at least 33 to get the higher end of middle, but that's the way the numbers are. That's gonna be difficult, actually. You really have to do exactly what you need to do. I did a standard game, by the way. I didn't do an extended one, just 3 rounds over here. So I got 32, as long as I didn't mess anything up here, 32 points. And that would be right here, cool as a cucumber. I needed 1 more point to go to really relaxed. So I didn't quite get my goal. Actually, 33 would have been my goal to at least get there, the higher end. But there you go. That is a relaxing game there of Floriferous, and hopefully I do better next time. But there you go. That's how you play. Hope you enjoyed. We will see you on the next one. Goodbye.